Hey family, what's up? I told you I was going to do my best to be on lives more frequently. So I am showing up. And before I go on, I always go into thought, I go into prayer, I go into meditation because I definitely feel like me speaking has to reach certain people, it has to reach a certain audience. There is a reason why I say the things that I say. And I truly know that it's God. Like, I truly know, especially when I get comments and you all are interactive with me when I do lives. And so it's beyond my understanding because it's not about me understanding, it's about me doing the sacred work of what I'm supposed to fulfill. But I was thinking a lot about what one of my mentors said, and I have to remind myself of this is that when you show up, you get gifted. And the showing up part, when I used to think about what he was saying, the showing up part wasn't showing up for other people. It's not about doing a whole bunch of things for others, right? Or pleasing everyone else. It's about showing up authentically for you in whatever that is. Whether that's you just doing something you want to do and showing up for that. You know how we have a laundry list of things that we feel like that we need to do, but we just don't actually execute or put action into it. But have you noticed those things sometimes that you put off or you procrastinate? Once you do them, you feel such an ease usually come over you, or you feel such just a relief that you've done it. And I will be the first to admit that there are things that I would say, even more recent, that I haven't been showing up for me. And the showing up part is just saying, oh, I'll do them later, or I'll do this. And then all of the things pile up, but I'm not really being authentic to myself. And so part of showing up when you get gifted, the gifted part is you never know what the consequences that comes out when you decide to do the thing that you need to do. When you decide to actually show up for you and complete whatever that action is. And it's not about a to-do list, it's not about a checklist. It's literally about making a decision to show up for you and doing the things that feel authentic to you, the things that resonate with you, the things that will enhance your life, and not worry about other people and people pleasing and what people are saying or people are doing, and really, really moving out of your own way. Hey, Landy, I had a great day. How are you? Thank you for joining me. So I realized so long that I was on autopilot. I've talked about this so many times, right? Because I think a lot of us can resonate with this. Like, you're on autopilot, you go to work every day, you do the same thing every day, you do the thing, you drive. You're almost like when you drive in the car, you don't even know, you just automatically know where you're going, but you're not really paying attention to what's actually happening in your life. It's like somebody else is actually steering the wheel of your life until you decide to wake up. Usually, let's just say you get in an accident and that's your wake up call. And I'm not, like making light of that because literally that has happened to me many, many times. I've been in a lot of car accidents. The last one, I survived, thank God. But each time, for whatever reason, for whatever my life was, it was a wake up call for me to look at what was actually going on around me in my life. And what I realized is there were so many times that I wasn't actually present. Like, my presence in my life is required. instead of thinking that everything that I did had to be for everyone else, but I wasn't serving myself in a capacity to make me feel better. And the autopilot thing and the just kind of being what I call like being dragged through life, but not really taking charge of what it is that I was supposed to be doing. I did that for way too long. But the whole time, there was always a little voice in the back of my mind telling me that I was built for more, telling me that there was more that I was supposed to be doing than just the things that I was doing. And at some point, because I'm almost 50 years old, and I have realized that as long as I've heard this voice, even since I was a little girl, that I was built for more. I never understood what that meant. And there was a part of me 5 years ago when I got a divorce, when I really understood that I needed to tap into more and really like look at what I felt like was a bigger purpose that I was supposed to be having, standing on stages, talking to people, putting out content, and all of these things that really, really scared me. Um, I knew that that was the for more because I knew that there was something more for me to do. And what I'm saying to you is, my thing doesn't have to be your thing, but I know that there are nudges and thoughts and calls that you get, whatever your belief system is, from spirit, from a higher power, from source, whatever your belief is, that voice that you hear that's telling you that you are built for more, that you are here for more, that there is more that you're supposed to be doing. But the more is not just about a checklist, a task list, or doing things for other people, but it's really about honing in on what truly resonates with you. What makes you feel alive? What makes you feel creative? What just really makes you feel absolutely electric? Hi, the Four Dreams. Thank you. Yeah, the Bible says don't go chasing waterfalls, stick to the lake and the steam you are used to, the streams you are used to. Yeah. Um, you have to live into yourself of being authentic and what calls you, whatever your purpose is, whatever really drives you. And I think a lot of us, and I can speak from that place, right? They're like, we're scared to pursue things because we're so worried about everybody around us. We're worried about what people are going to think. We're worried about what our family says or people are going to do. And it has us in this box. I've seen so many people, especially as a therapist, that are just so unhappy. They're so unhappy. So the anxiety, the depression, a lot of that stems from not being able to be authentic with who they are and having to perform and feeling like they have to please and really feeling like they don't have the say so and the autonomy over their life. But the reality is, you just have this life to live, and you have a right to do and say what it is that you feel that you need to do. Not because your mom or your dad or your uncle or whoever is saying that this is the path that you need to go on. Because at the end of the day, you have your life to live. You have your desires to fulfill. And I'm so passionate about this because I have spoken to so many people that have lived in their 80s and 90s, and they would say, like, the one thing, if they could go back and do, was the thing that they most wanted to do, and not listen to other people and pursue whatever that was that made them feel alive, that made them feel magical, that made them feel just amazing. I am a financial therapist, and I truly believe that abundance is everywhere. And this is not just financial abundance. This is abundance in wanting to fulfill that interior part of yourself that really knows that you're built for more, to have better health, to have just happiness, like true happiness for you. There is so much that we have to deal with every single day. Like life is enough. Why not really truly do the things that make you feel good about you, that make you feel great, that make you feel alive? And live for you and not in everyone else's shadow, or you thinking that you need to please everyone else, because honestly people really don't care. We think that people really care more about what we do than they do, and the spotlight is on us, but really live your life. Live your life out loud. Live your life with frequency. Live your life with energy, because the only person that you're hurting when you don't do that is you. We all have responsibilities. We all have, you have people that you have to care for. I get it. But we were built for more. Your purpose is bigger than ever you think. And I think when people just say, oh, you have purpose, you have purpose. No, I think that we can have a whole bunch of purposes and reasons that we're here, and people that we're supposed to impact in a way, and really impacting ourselves, because if we are going to create things, it's going to make us feel better, right? So anything we create is going to bring abundance, it's going to bring financial abundance, it's just going to bring abundance to your heart space. It's going to make you feel like you're living the life that you're supposed to live. Life is too short. Things could be gone in a millisecond, and you cannot get it back once it's gone. Live your life for you. I promise you. I have realized sometimes that things that I put off, it's easy sometimes to get stuck in a rut, to feel like you're not doing the things you're supposed to do, or feel overwhelmed. But the minute that you take your time and do the things that you want to do, that you've been putting off, that really make you feel good, it just can shift your whole day. Just start small. Like, don't overwhelm yourself with all the things, but just start with the smallest thing that that you've wanted to do for a long time. I don't know, it could be a dance class, it could be creating something, it could be an artist, whatever that is. I'm just saying, don't suppress it. It's life is just, it's too much of a colored spectrum to not honor yourself. It's more than just going to work every day and taking care of everybody else and feeling like an Autobot on auto mode and nothing else. There's got to be more. So unplug from that. It's okay to unplug and do the things that you want to do most, that make you feel great, that make you feel alive, that just fulfill whatever that is in your heart space. Just do it, and don't ask for permission. You don't need permission to be you. You don't need permission to be authentic. You don't need permission to stop performing and pleasing and all of those things. You don't need permission to do any of that. You just need to be you. Whatever that is, the quirkiness, the funny part, the whatever you think you are, your weirdness, whatever that is that you want to call it, because someone else will resonate with it. Someone else will love the things that you create. And you don't know if what you're creating out of your own heart space, or doing out of your own heart space, will help heal someone else. Not because you're wanting to people please, but because you're actually doing something authentically for yourself that makes you feel great, that makes you feel like the best human ever, because that's what it's about. Like, we can't just live every day just doing the Autobot, the autoplay, this, just do this at 9 o'clock. I do this at this time. I do this, and I got to do this, and I got to, check the list off and do the thing. Like, There's got to be some more fulfillment in your life. There's got to be like just something else that makes you feel happy. I have counseled so many people that have dealt with layers of anxiety and depression. And there's certain questions that I ask them, and most people have the same answer when I ask them just this simple question of what makes you happy or what fulfills you. Do you know how many times I've gotten, I don't know? And it's okay because we are not programmed and we are not taught to really know just instinctively, intuitively what we want for ourselves. We're always so built to know what other people want and to help fulfill other people, which is nothing wrong with that. But how can you fill other people's cup if you haven't fulfilled your own? How can you give people something if you're not giving it to yourself? So take time and rediscover you. Take time to really knows what makes you tick, to really know what makes you happy, to really know what makes you feel fulfilled. And like I said, it can be the smallest thing that you start with. Love on you. Love you. Go back and read one of those journals or one of the things that you remember that made you happy when you were a child, things that you did. Like, it's not too late to do those things, to discover those things. It could be the most simplest thing. But don't just glance over it because you were here for more. You are here to do more. You are powerful. You are great. There is light inside of you, despite whatever you have been through in your life. And I want you to always remember that you are your greatest value and you are your greatest asset. Take care.